different world. Go out and find a girl. Come on and dance all night. Despite the heat, it'll be alright. And babe, don't you know it's a pity the days can't be like the nights in the summer, in the city, in the summer, in the city. Cool town, meeting in the city, dressed so fine and looking so pretty. Cool cat, looking for a kitty, gonna look in every corner of the city. Till I'm wheezing like a bus stop, running up the stairs, gonna meet you on the rooftop. But tonight it's a different world. Go out and find a girl. Come on and dance all night. Just like the heat, it'll be alright. And babe, don't you know it's a pity the days can't be like the nights in the summer, in the city, in the summer, in the city. Shadow in the city. Walking on the sidewalk harder than a match, yeah. But now it's a different world. Go out and find a girl. Come on and dance all night. Despite the heat, it'll be alright. And babe, don't you know it's a pity the days can't be like the nights in the summer in the city. Summer in the city.
There was something. So, wasn't that very nice?
It was lovely. That was lovely.
They conveyed so many of the messages and they didn't utter a single word. That is our topic today, friends. Well, I welcome you all. We have got a few students from Maninagar Science College. I'm happy to see them. And Narayan Guru College as well. Thank you all. Today, our topic is, as the video conveys the message, non-verbal communication especially. We are going to talk on communication, but non-verbal communication is our major topic today. Can we look at the slide, please? What is non-verbal communication? The definition goes like this. Non-verbal communication is usually understood as the process of communication through sending and receiving wordless messages. So that is the definition of communication. In verbal messages, we use words. In non-verbal messages, we don't use words and we convey the messages. That is what non-verbal communication means. Okay. What do you say, Madam Rebecca?
I absolutely agree, because we've just seen a slide and that was so beautiful. I mean, the presentation of having a nice communication without words. So this means that non-verbal communication includes facial expressions, eye contact, tone of voice, body posture, motions, and positioning within groups. Do you agree with me, sir?
I do agree with you.
And there's even more to that. We have clothes and silence, which is also a part of non-verbal communication.
But I think that was not visible in the video. The clothes and facial expression and gestures and all these things. It was just the images, and overall they used to convey. I mean, they conveyed something to us.
Okay.
So, I mean, my question is that how far you think it's important non-verbal communication and communication as a part of communication?
So, as you'll just see in the next slide, there are about 7 lakh forms of non-verbal communication.
Okay. Oh
okay,
my.
So, yeah, 7 lakh, but don't worry, we are not going to include all of them in today's program, obviously because we have a shortage of time. But we look at important non-verbal communication, which will include everything. But like you just said about the video, it did include hand movements, body language, gestures, all of it. Even though there was no silence, of course there was silence otherwise, and even if there were no words or even if there was no tone in the language,
Okay,
it
fine.
still communicated.
Okay,
Now
so,
to make my point more emphatic, I have to share something with you.
okay. We'll see a video where you'll be able to see the communication, a debate, a question answer session. This is 1960s video.
That's
Issue
a
is
famous,
American
yes,
government.
yes, it's
okay,
the
that's
famous
between-
debate between Nixon and Kennedy. It was right in the 1960s, and I really want all of you to go through this. It's okay if we cannot listen to the audio. It's okay. I just want you to observe him. He's the famous Nixon, as you can see. Since it's an old video, we could have a little bit of a problem with the audio, but that's okay. Now look
Look
at
at
that.
the body movements. He
Look at
used
the body
handkerchief.
movement. He's here for an official recorded video. And like you see, he was using a handkerchief there and he was moving his legs.
He's constantly changing his
Yes,
legs.
yes.
It seems that he's uncomfortable with that.
Yeah, that's very apparent.
See the way
Look
he's
at him, look at him. Yeah, he's just moving away,
facing
coming
the
back.
questions perhaps.
Yes, bending his knees. And then even look at his eyes for that matter. He's trying to feel more comfortable, but they have a lost look if you observe closely. Okay. Can we get back to the slide?
Of course, why not?
Okay. Now, if you look at this carefully, there's really something interesting that was happening here. When this was done, I mean, when this was aired on radio as well as on television, there was an interesting research that was done after this. And that research showed that people who had heard the debate on radio, they found Nixon very interesting. They thought he was very emphatic in his ways. And people who watched this on television, they found Kennedy's presentation and debate more interesting.
Because they could see the body language.
Yes,
and
of
the radio
course.
people
Yes.
were just
Yeah,
listening
yeah.
to the audio
They
messages.
could just listen to what was happening. So
Absolutely.
this brings us to a nice conclusion, which I would
Okay.
like you to see on the slide. If you look at this, so what happens here is if you look at the entire, the result of this, we would understand that when we communicate, and if you look at the way the communication message is perceived, it is usually perceived 55% only visually, and 38% it is perceived vocally. Now remember, the word is vocally and not verbally, okay, which means about the tones, about the sounds that we use while talking.
Okay.
And only 7% of the communication is perceived verbally.
That is surprising.
Imagine, because we waste most of our time talking all the time.
And
that
it's a feeling kind of, when we talk we feel that we are communicating, but this shows that it's only 70% we use words, the rest of
only
them is
7%, sir, not
Okay,
even
70,
70.
I'm sorry.
7%
Okay, 7%.
words.
Oh my
Yes.
God.
So we can
Okay.
also have a nice pictorial representation of this.
There's a pie.
Yes, that's a
Pie chart
pie
kind
chart,
of.
yeah.
Okay,
So
so
if you
body
look at it,
language
you
goes
have the body language, which is for
55,
55%, the voice tone for 38%, and again words, sorry, but only 7%.
That's
Okay,
surprising.
yes.
And we have to use so many words today. Fine,
Yes.
with non-verbal clues and all this.
Absolutely.
Fine, friends. We will talk about the elements of non-verbal characteristics of the non-verbal communication. We'll talk about the types of non-verbal communication. We have few more videos. We have few more enactments.
Yes.
The students have performed beautiful small enactments to make the message reach you properly. Let us start talking, and let's begin with the help of the PowerPoint presentation. We have characteristics of non-verbal communication. Can we look at the slide, please? Fine. There are 6 basic characteristics of non-verbal communication. We are taking the non-verbal communication in general. It is said
Ambiguous. Big word, huh?
ambiguous.
Yes,
big
of
word,
course. Yes,
it
big
confuses
word.
many a
Yes,
times,
of
you know.
course.
Non-verbal communication basically is ambiguous. Why I'm
Okay.
telling you, because sometimes it conveys more than one meaning. It conveys one meaning, sometimes it conveys 2 meanings. So when I make a sign of, non-verbally, when I say that I want to drink water, okay, and you make a sign with the thumb and somebody else might understand something else,
Oh, yeah, absolutely. So it is
It
ambiguous.
is
It is
ambiguous.
ambiguous.
Non-verbal communication substitutes the verbal message sometimes. it might contradict the verbal message, it might emphasize or regulates the verbal message.
Oh, it's exactly like what we saw in the video now.
Yeah,
If you look
absolutely.
at it,
Exactly.
Kennedy's message emphasizes, his
Okay.
non-verbal communication, his body language emphasizes the message. Where on the other hand, if you look at Nixon's part,
Nixon's part.
it
There's a
absolutely
contradiction.
contradicts.
Absolutely.
It
The
just
body language
contradicts.
was not
Yes,
supporting
yes.
his verbal messages.
Right.
Next slide, the other two characteristics. Non-verbal communication conveys emotions and attitudes basically. When you want to convey a specific message, you need to use the words because non-verbal majorly conveys the emotions and attitudes, anger, happiness, etc. And this is very interesting. Non-verbal communication is always considered to be more reliable. You can
course.
trust
Yes.
because with words you can cheat
You can
someone.
deceive
You can
people,
deceive someone,
yes.
but with non-verbal cues, he will understand what actually you mean. Okay,
Right,
what
I
you are
agree.
thinking. He can understand with the help of your body language.
Okay.
The two last characteristics of non-verbal communication on your screen, they are continuous. You can stop talking, but you cannot stop communicating. On the contrary, I would say when you stop talking, you communicate more sometimes because it conveys the message. And it is culture bound. Yes, it
Okay.
is culture bound. One sign makes different meanings in different cultures.
If you could just once again enact that for us, I mean the thumb thing, what you
Huh?
were showing.
Something, okay.
Yeah, you
say,
were
say
just
for
showing
example,
everything.
this one.
Yes.
Okay. This is congratulations,
All
best
the
of luck,
best, yes.
all the best,
Yes.
etc. But you go to a village, somewhere distant village, and the kids are having race.
Okay.
The winner will do this. Okay. The winner will do this to
Okay.
others, and this
Okay.
conveys tanga. That's a contradictory
really-
message. So it is ambiguous, as I said, and
Yes.
it is a culture bound. In one culture, it means something else. In another culture, it means something else. The same is the case we talked in the last lecture.
Yes.
This sign, this
This
is
sign,
beautiful
yes.
or nice
Yes.
in India. But if you go to Japan and see, this is currency.
Yes.
So, I mean, it
It
is
can be
culture bound.
yes, of
This is the characteristic of it.
Okay, so non-verbal communication differs widely between cultures, even between subcultures. Okay, I think this also reminds me of this famous interview. I don't remember the name of the lady, but she's a very famous interviewer. And when she was taking the interview of a Lebanese minister, what happened is that she was an American basically.
Okay.
So when she was communicating with him, taking the interview, she was constantly looking at him in the eye. Whereas this man would steal an eye. He would just look around, but he would not look at her. At the
Okay.
end of the interview, this woman got up and she was absolutely infuriated. She said, "This man insults me. He doesn't look at me in the eye. He does not trust me." But then she was explained later
Okay.
that that was a sign of respect in the Lebanese culture.
Okay, not looking into the
Not
eyes.
looking into the eye of a woman.
Okay, that was
Okay,
that
yeah,
was
that is
part
a sign
respect
of
in their
yes,
culture.
yes, and she misunderstood
Absolutely.
because she didn't understand the difference in
So,
different cultures. That's
In
it.
short, it is culture bound.
Yes.
Now we switch over to the different types of communication. These are the 5 basic, we have categorized them.
Looks like heavy words,
Yeah,
I'm
heavy
sure.
words, but they are simple meaning.
Okay.
Paralanguage, that is more how you say whatever you say, right?
Okay.
And then we have kinesis, that's the study of the body language. Time, mode of dress also communicates. We'll talk about that with the help of different enactments. And proxemics. Proxemics is the study of the distance as a
Okay.
non-verbal communication.
Communication.
Paralanguage,
Paralanguage.
it's how you say what you say. When you make a request, you use the word please. That's a request. Please. That is a verbal message. But the tone which I'm using, please. And the same word is used like please. Okay. Now when I raise my tone, the meaning differs.
It's very
Okay?
authoritative. You
It's
actually sounded
It's a
authoritative.
threat,
Yes.
perhaps, you know.
Yes.
So it definitely is. It differs the meaning when we, how you say what we say. Look at the slide. We have the definition of it once again. The vocal cues that accompany spoken language.
Okay. Can we have a video before this and we can just see an enactment what we just...
Yes, we can
yeah,
go for that.
sure.
Yes, we have
Can we
beautiful
play the
enactment
enactment?
of the students performing the use of paralanguage. Can we have the enactment, please? The first one.
Hi. How are you?
Fine, thank you. And how are you?
I'm also fine. So, मुझे देखिए
I think
कोई
we need an
नहीं?
audio
Yeah, I
then.
just watched New Year.
Oh really? तुझे पता है घर से मूवी देखने नहीं देंगे.
Yeah.
So can you tell me the story?
Yeah, I will. Please sit. You know, it's very interesting, amazing story. What happened in start? John Abraham was caught by the police, and the police treated him very badly. Actually, John Abraham and Katrina Kaif are husband and wife. And okay. I will tell you from the beginning. Or from flashback, John Abraham and Katrina were in college, and they are very good friends. And what happened? Neil, Nitin, Mukesh entered and triangle love story. Then what happened? John Abraham became terrorist. Then Neil, Nitin, Mukesh love Katrina, and it's there John Abraham and Katrina have one little child.
Okay, don't worry. I will manage it. You don't worry, okay?
Okay.
That was
funny,
really
Manavi.
funny.
That was very
Okay,
funny.
Absolutely funny.
So
Okay,
I
this
hope
is
the
what
message is
happens. Yes,
conveyed.
absolutely conveyed.
The lady in white, she was telling a story to the friend, and while conveying the message, the
yes,
kind of
and the lost
this is
look
vocal
was-
segregates we call. It was very much in communication. This is not good being considered while you communicate. So that's
I
a
think
non-verbal
this usually
cue.
happens when you don't have a command over the language, or your mind is wavering, or you're thinking about something else.
Absolutely.
This is what happens when we communicate, and we start with the which also has an impression on the person sitting next to you. Because you saw how that girl got completely upset and she said, let's go and watch the film on my own. I'm not going to listen it from you anymore. Okay, let's see the next slide, please. Okay, so what is more important in paralanguage is the rate speed. Okay, the rate speed basically means the speed at which you talk. Now, I'm usually infamous, sir, for speaking too fast.
Is it
I
so?
am, yes. I
Okay.
usually speak fast, and I know, so I need to work on that. The other is volume. When you express certain feelings, it's about excitement, anger, you usually notice this change in volume.
Okay.
And this reminds me of, the famous European thought, which says that women and children should be only seen and not heard,
My.
which means their volume always needs to be really low,
Okay.
and that's the way it goes. The other is about pitch and rhythm. This basically means in terms of how you speak, what you just said. It just varies. I have another interesting enactment, and I would want everyone to watch it.